Are you ready for the best damn NFL show on the planet? Man Hour Nation, rise up.
Yeah, hey, let's go. Hitting that gridiron, we going hard, we running the plays. You know the vibe, only the strong survive. Gotta keep your head in the game. Talking NFL, uncut, straight raw, steady bringing that sauce. We about to take off, get it hype. This man, our sport talk. Yeah, from the quarterback to the lineman, everybody bringing heat. You don't really wanna try them. Hey, who gon' win? It's a battle of the giants. This show is the flyest, nobody can deny it. This is Man Hour. Sport Talk. Man Hour. Sport Talk. What team you reppin'? We keep it interesting. Who caught another down? Who got that interception? This is Man Hour. Sport Talk. Man Hour. Sport Talk. What team you reppin'? We keep it interesting. Who caught another down? Who got that interception?
Let's go. What is up, Man Hour Nation, guys? Welcome to Man Hour NFL Talk, your go-to spot for live, raw, uncut NFL talks. I'm so glad you're rolling with us today. Guys, before we jump into today's action, head over to manhourradio.com. That's where you find all the exclusive merchandise, the fresh blogs, and everything that's happening with the Man Hour show. So guys, if you're rocking the Man Hour, that is the spot to rep it. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe so you never miss a live interactive show. That is the easiest way to stay plugged into us. But if you want the full Man Hour shares, guys, become a Big Sam Pundit. That is our members-only community where you get free entry into weekly NFL pick'ems, giveaways, exclusive merchandise, and bonus live streams that only the Big Sam Pundits get. So if you're all about the next level access squad, join the squad today. All right, guys, remember, this is a live interactive show, so drop your thoughts, your opinions, and your hottest of the hottest takes in the comments down below, because I want to hear from you. I want to hear your thoughts, your opinions, and your hottest of the hottest takes. But most importantly, tonight, I want to know, who do you got winning Super Bowl 60? Is it the New England Patriots, or is it the one and only Seattle Seahawks? Let me know who you guys got down below, and obviously the score as well. Before we get too carried away, we got to welcome some people in the chat. We got to welcome Mr. John Peoples in the chat today. Guys, John is a Pigskin Pundit.
Pigskin Pundit. Get you some.
John says, what is up? What is up? What is up going on, man? He said, Pigskin Pundits, get you some. He's picking the Seahawks. Oof. You know what? So, you guys know Shay, my man Shay. He texted me, I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday night, right before we were going to basketball game. He's like, hey, Buck, who do you got? I'm like, look, man, my heart's telling me to pick the Patriots. My heart is telling me to pick the Patriots, but my gut is saying the Seahawks are going to come in there, whoop that ass, baby. So I have not made my prediction yet. So you guys are going to sway me one way or the other. Average American Boy says Seahawks 31-16. Man, Average American Boy, what is up, man? First of all, thank you for joining us tonight. Make sure you hit that like button. He says that he's going to see us. Bring that ass here, boy. And they're going to wax that ass. Because let's be honest, 31-16, that is an ass whooping. And John is saying 35-27 Seahawks. Ooh, baby. Guys, I have not made my prediction of the game yet. But like I said, my heart is telling me Patriots, but my gut is telling me Seahawks. So I will give my final thoughts at the end of the show tonight. Average American Boy, sorry about that. He says Jackson Smith Najidba will go over 100 yards receiving. Look, man, place that prop bet. If you, in your heart of hearts, if you feel that, go over to FanDuel, go over to Bet USS or Pick'em or whatever. Get it there, man. Get yourself some dollar bills, y'all, because you know what? I believe that as well. If the Seahawks are going to win, Jackson Smith-Njigba is going to have a hell of a game. And he takes it even one step further, and Sam Darnold with at least 200 yards passing. And you know what? American Average Boy, you may not be wrong. I don't think you are too far off. And John says the only chance the Patriots have is to double team JSN. Yeah, maybe, potentially, maybe so. But Guys, we're going to give you how the Patriots can actually win this game. Because, Man Hour Nation, Super Bowl 60 is what? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 72 hours away. We have the NFL Awards banquet tonight at 8 o'clock. I do believe it starts. But we do have the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New England Patriots for NFL Super Bowl 60. This isn't just about talk anymore. This is about diving into the X and O's and who is going to hoist the Lombardi at the end of Sunday night. Guys, first things first, these two teams got here with very different stories this NFL season. Matter of fact, nobody in their right mind had the Patriots as a Super Bowl team. Nobody in their right minds had the Seattle Seahawks as a Super Bowl team. But this has been a wild 2025-2026 NFL season. And the Seattle Seahawks, guys, come in with the number one ranked defense in the NFL across nearly every key metric. Points, DVOAs, third down stops, you name it. They have built themselves into a balanced powerhouse on defense. Some might say Legion of Boom 2.0. But then on the other side of the ball, guys, the Patriots have fought every step of the way, uptending defenses in the playoffs to reach to this moment. 9 road wins and 3 top 5 stops. That tells you everything that they have been great. Their defense has been great this postseason. This game isn't about skill versus skill. It's a chess matchup. So, guys, let's get into 3 pillars that the Patriots need to do to pull off this upset on Sunday. That's right, I did say upset. So, guys, key to victory number 1 for the New England Patriots, the Patriots offense must outsmart the Seahawks defense. Buck, what are you talking about that? They have to have clever play calling. They have to mix up the pace, formations, mixed directions. They have to throw while in rhythm, quick hitters, explosive gangs before the pressure arrives, a.k.a. nickel and dime it down the field. Let Drake Maye manage the game. 5-yard slants, 5 yards out, hand the ball off to Hendrickson, maybe do a quick little boop with like a screen pass. That is how they're going to win this game. Guys, the Seahawks defense has been elite all season long. They rank top in scoring defense, EPA efficiency, and they even hold opponents in checks on obviously critical downs. So how can the Patriots really beat that? Guys, it starts with clever play calling, like I just told you. Guys, if the Patriots quarterback Drake Maye can attack rhythm reads, snap the ball before the Seattle Seahawks pass rush fully converges, and lean on timing panners, that's where he'll find the daylight, and that's where they'll find the slimmest margin of victory if they do that. But then, on the defensive side of the ball, if the Patriots want to upset the Seattle Seahawks, they have to disrupt Sam Darnold with pressure. Not necessarily sack him, but in his face, play after play after play. Because the Seahawks offense isn't bad, but they struggle when they're heavily pressured. Teams that blitz them have had success forcing incompletion passes and turnovers, and that's where the New England Patriots can tilt things in quickly. So picture this. Pressure from unexpected angles. Zone pressures that force Sam Darnold to hold the ball on just a little bit more. Defensive backfield that swallows short routes when the blitzes come. This is chaos creates monsters, and in the Super Bowl, that is often the difference. Attack Sam Darnold in tight spaces, force tight throws, and maybe scare him into seeing ghost. You know, the infamous Monday Night Memory from years ago. Let him see ghost again, but this time on the biggest stage in the world. And then, if the New England Patriots guys truly want to win, they have to make big play connections. Offense isn't just about moving the chains. It's about flipping the field. The Patriots have weapons capable of explosive plays, and just not the underneath stuff, but deep shots that snap the game open. Now, I have heard many people across the landscape, hell, Bruins Prod, right here on Man Hour, has said it many, many, many times ago. Drake Maye is the MVP. Drake Maye is the MVP. And oh, by the way, Drake Maye is the MVP. And then people are saying Matthew Stafford is not the MVP because they have Puka, they have Devontae Adams, they have Kyron Williams, they have this, and this, right? Guys, let's not sleep on the New England Patriots offense. Seriously, let's not sleep on the New England Patriots offense. They have weapons across the from top to bottom. Sorry. I mean, think about this. In the running back field alone, they have Stevenson. They have Travion Henderson. Those are the nicest 1-2 punch in the NFL right now. And then go to the receiver core. You have Mac Hollins quietly having a pretty damn good season. Stephon Diggs out there doing his thing. And then Boutte. Guys, is it Butt? Is it Booty? Is it Boudier? Like, how do you properly say his name? I've been saying Boudier all year long just because I want to put a little French accent on it. But seriously, guys, in the comments down below, how do you really say his name? He's having a hell of a year, too. And let's not forget about obviously, Austin Hooper and Hunter Henry. They're doing their things, too. Guys, just don't move the chains. Flip the field. Push the ball down the field. If Drake Maye is truly the MVP, put the game in his hands and let him push it down the field 2, 3, 4 times. Put the Seahawks back on the heels and make Sam Darnold beat you. Because that is how the Patriots can get this edge in this game. Smart, calculated offense, beat the Seahawks before the pass rush locks in. And then you got to relentlessly pressure Sam Darnold. Dispute, distort, dominate, but just get in his face over and over and over and over again. Sam Darnold turns the ball over. He turns the ball over a lot. And then explosive playmaking. Let Stephon Diggs do his thing. Let Mac Hollins go over the middle, catch the position catches, do his thing. Let Stephon Diggs eat. Let Cardi B spend that $1 million on tickets and let Stephon Diggs eat. If they do those three things consistently, guys, and the New England's is going to roll. They're going to upset the CLCA Seahawks. Old Man River, they're going to beat your score. Average American Boy, they're going to beat the Seahawks. But Man Hour Nation, what is the one play that you could think that could decide Super Bowl 60? Is it a deep ball from Drake Maye? Is it going to be a clutch defensive stop? Or a game-changing turnovers? Don't say the refs. We're not about that business this time. Drop it in the comments because I want to hear your Super Bowl forecast right now. But guys, be sure you hit the like button, hit the share button, of course, subscribe as well because it's in the live interactive show. So comment down below. An average American Boy says Kenneth Walker will get over 60 yards rushing. He better. Honestly, he better. If the Patriots want a shot of winning this game, stopping Kenneth Walker III under 60 yards, and we'll give him 70, under 70 yards rushing, forcing Sam Darnold to pass the ball, that's a recipe for success. But I think the minute that Kenneth Walker gets over 60, let's say 70 yards rushing, game over, lights out, baby. Because that means the play action working. That means the running game's working. That means Sam Darnold's having plenty of time in the pocket. Patty cake, bakers, man. I'm going to throw it to Jackson Smith. Hey, Jigba. Boom. That's what's going to happen. An average American Boy says the Patriots have had a soft schedule. They have had a very soft schedule in the regular season. You cannot get anything past that, right? But if you want to talk about postseason schedule, they have played 3 top 5 defenses. LA Chargers, top 5 defense in the NFL. Drake Maye didn't play so great. They pulled it out late in the second half. Houston Texans, top 5 defense. Took CJ Stroud turning the ball over 5-6 times for them to win that game. And then the Denver Broncos, backup quarterback, defense is still top 5. So to say they've had a soft schedule in the regular season, yes, totally agree with you. Cannot fault that one bit. But the postseason record, they have had a hell of a trip to the Super Bowl. Because when you look at the Seahawks, let's just be honest. They've had a very favorable road to the Super Bowl. They played a San Francisco 49ers team that was riddled with injuries. Hell, at some point, did the 49ers have 20% of their starters on the field at all, period? They were injured. That game was over, was it 41-9? Crazy game, right? For the Seahawks. Come out there and whoop that ass. And then the Rams, yes, it was a very back and forth game. But let's just be honest. The Rams defense is not up to the Broncos standards, not up to the Texans standards, hell, not even up to the Chargers standards. Now, their offense was pretty damn good. They do have the MVP Matthew Stafford on their team. They had Puka, which was like an OnlyFans now, right, or whatever. But I think the Patriots have had a harder schedule getting to the Super Bowl than the Seahawks have. But you know what? At the end of the day, you can't fault either team, because the Seahawks had to play the 49ers 3 times this season. They had to play the Rams 3 times this season. They know each other very, very, very well. The Patriots played 3 top 5 defenses. You got to give them the ball. Average American boy, but they did play the Bills, Texans, and Jaguars. The Patriots played the Jaguars this season? I don't think they did. We're talking about the Seahawks. No, Seahawks didn't play the Bills. I don't know. Interesting. American Average Boy says they have to stop Jackson Smith-Njigba. And you know what? When I was breaking down film, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, man, you cannot let this guy go off. You cannot let him get 150 yards, three tutties. But think about this. When I coach football, obviously when you watch film, you're like, man, this guy's good, this guy's good, this guy's good. What are we going to do to stop XYZ, right? Now, the question you got to ask yourself, because obviously you want best on best. So it's Christian Gonzalez versus JSN. Can my best guy beat their best guy play after play after play? And honestly, I'm going to say no. So I've seen John say, double team him. I'm seeing average American boy say, you have to stop him, you have to stop him, you have to stop him. But you know what? I'm gonna flip the script on you, like on you guys. Think about the Bulls back in the 90s. You knew Michael Jordan was going to get his, right? You have to let Michael Jordan eat. He is going to go out there and he's going to get himself some bread. But what do? You limit the other guys. You stop Scottie Pippen. You stop Steve Kerr. You make Dennis Rodman upset. The dude with the goggles, you make him obsolete. So how you beat the Seattle Seahawks? That is his name. This is what you do. Is you let JSN, Jackson Smith-Njigba, you let him get his numbers. Let him eat. But what you don't do is you don't let Kenneth Walker eat. You don't let Cooper Kupp eat. Who is their tight end? You don't let him eat. You don't let anybody else eat. So if I'm the New England Patriots, if I'm Mike Vrabel right now, I am shutting down the running game. That is my number one thing. Shutting down the running game, much like the Kansas City Chiefs did with the Philadelphia Eagles last season. Shut down the running game. Saquon Barkley's not going to beat us this year. Kenneth Walker III is not going to beat us. Next up, I'm going to make Cooper Kupp my bitch. He is going to be running around all night long trying to get open, and you know what? It's not going to happen because I am going to bracket him all night long. I'm not going to let it do him. And then Shaheed. I'm going to take him out as well. Now, Shaheed hasn't been a huge offensive threat by any stretch of the imagination, but on special teams, he's done his thing, right? But on offense, take him out, take Cooper Huff out, take Kenneth Walker III out. Let JSN have his day. Let him do it. But at the end of the day, I'm going to let JSN eat. I'm going to take away Kenneth Walker III, take away Kupp, take away Shaheed, and make Sam Darnold beat me. Because honestly, I've said it on the show, big game Sam Darnold's blues are over. He's no longer seeing ghosts, whatever. But at the end of the day, that's still in the back of your head. He's had one good playoff game. One good big game. Make him beat that. John says you got to stop the skinny post. If you're the Patriots or if you're the Seahawks. Because if you're the Seahawks, you definitely 100% have to take Matt Collins out of the game. Do not let Matt Collins catch it on the sideline over the middle. He's a big body receiver. Take him out. Actually, no. You know what? Let's flip that script. Doing this on the fly. If I'm the Seahawks defense, I'm letting Mac Hollins eat. I'm letting Hunter enter heat. I'm taking away Stephon Diggs. Why? I'm taking away Stephon Diggs because if he is a cancer that I think he is for that team, you take him out, 0 catches, 0 yards, 0 targets. That chat on the sideline starts getting louder and louder and louder and louder. And Drake Maye forces him the ball. Pick 6, baby. That's how you do it. Average American Boy says, I'm getting flashbacks of Super Bowl, what is that, 49? Was that the Seahawks Patriots of the goal line play? Probably. Wouldn't, and he says that is where Wilson threw a pick at the goal line. For God's sakes, run this time. They don't have Pete Carroll like anymore. They have Mike McDaniels, a defensive minded coach. They're going to run the ball. 100% going to run the ball. But guys, the real question is, can the Seahawks be stopped? Because when you look at these Seahawks offense versus the Patriots defense, it is elite versus elite. Guys, right now, this is where the Super Bowl turns into a thinking man's fight. Where the Seahawks have football, and we're just not watching the offense versus defense. We're watching elite versus elite. Move versus move. Not checkers, chess. Because buried inside this matchup is one of the best young battles of football. Christian Gonzalez versus JSN. Both first-round picks from 2023 NFL draft. Both have been absolute home runs. And now, one of them is going to have to going to have his night shaped by the other. Here's what makes this fascinating, guys. When these two played back in the 2024 NFL season, Gonzalez barely followed JSN at all. He shadowed him just on 2 routes, 0 targets. Why? Because DK Metcalf was still around, and Christian Gonzalez spent most of the game tracking the bigger problem. That world doesn't exist anymore. DK, gone. New coaching staff, different Seahawks offense, and now there's no debate of who the alpha receiver is in Seattle. It is JSN. And let's just be clear. This isn't just a good receiver. This is the NFL's receiving yard leader. This guy's defense loses sleep over. The one that forces game plans to bend. Last time around, New England tried to handle him with nickel coverage. Marcus Jones drew the assignment, drew most of the night. And JSN cooked him. 112 yards, consistent separation, control over the middle of the field. That's not going to happen again. Let's just be honest about this. This time, the Patriots don't have the luxury of isolating him with one body. This is going to be a group duty. Christian Gonzalez, Marcus Jones, Carlton Davis, safeties hovering like vultures over the top. Brackets, leverage, late rotations. Because one busted coverage against JSN is 6 points. Flat out. And now, yes, Seattle Seahawks do have other weapons. Shaneed can stretch the field. Cooper Kupp has proven he can show up in the big moments still. Both have made plays this postseason. But let's not kid ourselves. None of them change of how you call defense the way JSN does. And that's where this matchup really lives. Not just JSN versus Gonzalez, but how the New England chooses to deploy Gonzalez. Do you let your best corner travel and challenge JSN snap after snap after snap? Or do you protect Christian Gonzalez and force Sam Darnold to beat you somewhere else? Because every decision here has a cost. Follow JSN too aggressively, and someone else is going to get a clean look. Play too much help, and JSN eats underneath all night long. This is the kind of matchup that doesn't explode with fireworks early. It builds tension, it stacks possession, it decides third downs, it decides red zone efficiency, and by the fourth quarter, whoever's winning this battle is probably going to win the Super Bowl. But Man Hour Nation, let me ask you guys this question. If you are the New England Patriots, what do? Do you let Christian Gonzalez shadow Jackson Smith and Najigba all night long? Or do you trust the scheme and make Seattle win somewhere else? Let's get into the comments, guys, and discuss your thoughts. Subscribe, hit the like button, and remember, we are live Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. East Coast time, right here, youtube.com/Man Hour. This is a live and after show, guys, so comment down below. Average American Boy says a dark side defense versus a slept-on Pats. Yes, stop sleeping on the Patriots offense. 100%. 100% agree. Cannot agree with that more. Put a major issue on the Pats O-line, giving up 5 sacks each postseason game. It's almost like you read the script there, Average American Boy, because we're doing Overreaction Tuesday here on a Thursday. We want to talk about the New England Patriots offensive line. And guys, that's exactly where we're heading to next. It's not buy or sell. It is Overreaction Tuesday.
It's Tuesday morning, the coffee's hot. Hot takes flying like a last-minute shot. They say he's washed, they say he's gold. Every week's a legend or a story untold. He's the GOAT, no, he's a fraud. A single play, they applaud or applaud. Overreaction Tuesday.
All right, guys, so it is time for Overreaction Tuesday here on a Thursday. And for those who have not seen this segment before, let me break it down for you. Here's the deal. We're going to throw out a hot take, a bold statement, an intense reaction to something that's going on in the NFL world, actually Super Bowl world. And then we're going to decide whether it's overreaction or it's actually spot on. Guys, if you think it's an overreaction, call it out. Say, whoa, 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 slow down, baby. That's just a little bit too much. We need to dial it back. Seeing things with a little bit more perspective there, Buck. But if you know what? If you think it's legit, you think I'm spot on, we're going to agree, we're going to roll with it. We're going to say it's not overreaction. Guys, let's get into it. Overreaction Tuesday here on a Thursday.
Tuesday, the crown or the cave, no middle, just debate.
Alrighty, guys, so it is Overreaction Tuesday here on a Thursday, and we are continuing our Super Bowl round. So, Man Hour Nation, let me ask you this question. Is it an overreaction to say that Drake Maye will have his hands full with the Seattle's defense all night long? Chat, I want you to get involved right away. Do you think the Seahawks defense gives Drake Maye problems, yes or no? Drop it in the comments down below. So, guys, let's break this down. During the regular season, Drake Maye was cooking. Over 4,300 yards passing, 31 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions. 72% completion percentage. That is MVP level production. But the playoffs have been a very different story. 533 passing yards in 3 games. Under 56% percentage on his completions and 5 giveaways. Some of that is protection. Some of that is receivers not making plays. And some of that is a level of defense jumping way up. Now, he gets another one. The Seahawks defense is built to stress quarterbacks. They are fast at every level. They disguise coverages. They tackle well in space. And unless you are the Rams, they have been dominant. This is not a defense that needs help from mistakes. They create pressure. They force hesitation. They punish slow decisions. And that is where this matchup gets uncomfortable for the New England Patriots. Guys, Maye's protection has slipped in the postseason. He has already taken a beating. He is also managing a right shoulder injury. Even if he says it won't matter, it won't matter. The Patriots have also struggled pushing the ball vertically. Long developing routes means more hits, more sacks, more negative plays. Seahawks thrive in those situations. Yes, there may be opportunities to challenge Woodland or Job down the field, but that assumes the offensive line holds up long enough to even try. And that's a big assumption. And here's why Drake Maye changes the equation. His legs. He's running more in the playoffs than he did all regular season. 8 carries per game, almost 50 yards per game. That scrambling ability is the release valve. That is how he survives when coverage is tight. Except Josh McDaniels to lean into that early. Quick reads, heavy running game, early touches for Stephon Diggs and Hunter Henry in a short passing game. The goal will not be fireworks. The goal will be survival. So guys, no, I feel this is not an overreaction. Drake Maye will absolutely have his hands full versus Seattle Seahawks defense. That does not mean he will fail. That does not mean the Patriots cannot win. It means this will be a grinded out type of game. It means that every yard will be earned. This means Drake Maye's legs, not just his arms, will be the difference. Seahawks are balanced. Seahawks are disciplined. Seahawks are built to frustrate quarterbacks. And Drake Maye is about to face his toughest test yet. But Man Hour Nation, do you trust Drake Maye to handle the Seahawks defense, or does this matchup still tilt toward the Seattle Seahawks? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Subscribe, hit the like button, and remember, we are live Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. East Coast time right here at youtube.com/Man Hour. So let's get into your comments and discuss your thoughts. Jay Hundo, 4194, says they're definitely going to shadow Jackson Smith because he's going to be the team effort players covering. I agree. Actually, I disagree. I think they're just going to bracket him and let him eat, right? They're not going to flip-flop. Chris Gonzalez. It is what it is. Average American Boy says the Seahawks, they bring pressure. They don't just bring pressure, they manufacture pressure. They manufacture pressure by linebacker A gives, linebacker C gives, the edge rusher going all the way a twist across the center. They manufacture. There's a lot of movement, guys. If you want to really watch a game inside the game, watch the Seahawks front seven. Actually, it's the front six. Watch their front defensive line and linebackers. 5, 6, 7, whatever you want to call it, whatever number they have in the box at the particular time. Watch those guys. It is, as a defensive guy, it is so fun to watch them do what they do. Boom, stunts and twists and grabs and twists. It's just amazing. They manufacture pressure, and then when they bring pressure, boom, lights out. Average American Boy says the Broncos held him to 100 yards passing. You mean Drake Maye? So yeah. So yes. So factually speaking, yes, the Denver Broncos held Drake Maye to under 100 yards passing. That is factually statement correct answer. Whatever, right? However, look beyond the box score. We all saw that second half. We all saw that snowstorm. There was you could throw the ball as far as you could. Or, matter of fact, you could throw the ball 3 yards and it would get lost in a yard. That was a stupid snowstorm. They seeded those clouds and made it snow to help the Denver Broncos, and it just backfired, right? So that game is kind of an anomaly, right? Because I think he would have broke 100, if not 150 yards in that game if the snow wouldn't have happened. Hell, they may have even lost that game, to be honest. But you know what? It is what it is. Average American Boy says it needs to be a group target covered JSN. And he says, you are right, that blizzard was ridiculous. Like, listen. So I live in the country. We have 6 acres like out here, and our main road is just a 2-lane country road, right? Roughly a football field's worth from our house to the main road. Wednesday, for about 30 minutes, it snowed so hard that on my porch, I could not see the road at all. I could barely see off of my sidewalk going out to the driveway. That's how that was for 2 hours in Denver. That particular hell, they got like six inches of snow in like 2 hours. Like, how do you function like that? It's just ridiculous. And it says, Average American Boy says, because I live in Louisiana, we got 3 inches of that pure ice. Yeah, sorry about that, man. You guys got the ice. We got the 18 inches of like snow like that day. It was crazy. It was crazy. But guys, it is Overreaction Tuesday, Super Bowl week edition. And guys, let me ask you this. We talk a little bit offensive line. We talk a little bit of this. Let's dive into Patriots offensive line versus the Seahawks defensive line. Man Hour Nation, let me ask you this question. Is it an overreaction to say the Patriots offensive line will make or break this game? Chat, I need you to lock in early. Do you think this game is decided in the trenches, yes or no? Drop it in the comments down below and let's get into it. Guys, this is where the game inside the games live. We can talk to quarterbacks. We can talk to defense. We can talk to coaching. But this game starts and ends with one simple truth. If the Patriots' offensive line does not hold up, nothing else matters. Not Drake Maye's legs, not Josh McDaniels' play calling, not ball control. Everything else collapses if the pocket collapses. Guys, Seattle does not need gimmicks to get pressure. They generate heat with the front four. They blitz less than most teams, and they still finish with the 4th highest pressure rate in the NFL. DeMarcus Lawrence is the headliner. He's been relentless. He's been powerful. He has a motor that hasn't stopped all season long. And then there's Byron Murphy II, second on the team with 46 pressure. Guys, 5 different Seahawks defenders hit 40-plus pressures this season. That is waves. That is depth. That is exactly what stresses a young offensive line, and that's exactly what the Patriots offense is, young. So guys, let's call it what it is. The left side of the New England Patriots offensive line is the concern. Will Campbell, Jared Wilson just came back from injuries late in the season. Both have been a little bit shaky so far this season. Campbell, especially in the pass protection. Drake Maye has been sacked 5 times in every playoff game. That is not a coincidence. That's the pressure leaking through. And Seahawks is not going to miss that on film. Campbell will be targeted over and over and over again, especially in obvious passing situation. He will be in the crosshairs. Guys, New England knows this. They expect heavy sets. Expect tight ends. Expect extra linemen, fullbacks on the field. That helps protect Drake Maye. But it also limits routes, limits spacing, limits explosive plays. They will lean on Stevenson and Henderson throughout the whole game. Even though the run game has been mostly contained this postseason, they're going to give them a heavy dose of Stevenson and Henderson all game long. Will Campbell has been as solid as a run blocker. He even recovered 2 massive fumbles against the Houston Texans. But Seattle is not worried about that. They're going to force obvious passing downs and attack. There is so much Drake Maye and Josh McDaniels can hide with linemen. So guys, no, I do not think it is a reaction. I think the Patriots offensive line will absolutely make or break this game. If they hold up just enough, New England can win ugly. If they crack early or if they crack just a little bit late, this game tilts fast and hard towards the Seattle Seahawks. This is not about style. It's simply about survival. And in this Super Bowl, the trenches, matter of fact, the one trench, the Patriots offensive line will decide everything. So, Man Hour Nation, do you trust the Patriots offensive line to hold up against the Seattle Seahawks pass rush? Or does this matchup spell trouble? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. Guys, subscribe, hit the like button. Remember, we are live Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. East Coast time. Average American Boy says, no, it is not an overreaction. Buck, you're spot on. He says they will use stunts, they will do this, and they will come in your face over and over and over and over again. No homo. Ernest Jones IV and Woodland will be coming as well. Yes. Expect some linebackers to come in there. Expect some secondary to get some French bread as well. Mamma mia, right? They're all major factors. Yes, Ernest Jones and Woodland are going to be major factors in the passing game. Yes. And he says, no, I don't trust it. And you know what? If this was Gerard Mayo coaching this team, if this was Josh McDaniels coaching this team, this was Pete Carroll coaching the team, John Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh, if this was Mike McDaniels coaching this team, if this was Kyle Shanahan coaching this team, Sean Payton, I would be 100% on board with you. They would not have a chance whatsoever. However, Mike Vrabel, for some reason, knows how to get the best out of his players over and over and over again. Mike Vrabel is a coach that I want to be, that I strive to be. I like what he does. I like what he says. I like his actions. Actions speak louder than words. And I feel he has been in Will Campbell's ass all postseason long. Get better, get better, get better, get better. And we'll see how good Will Campbell actually is. Was he warranted? What's the top 10 pick, right? Is he warranted that pick? Come on, figure it out. It might just be a fluke and the old line who would be the poisoned. It might just be a fluke in the old line who would be the poison. I'm not for sure what you're saying there, Average American Boy. Try to help me out there. I'm not for sure what you're trying to say. But I do agree that the Patriots offensive line is their make or break point. I believe this is going to be the game factor in and out. He took a 4-13 rookie and turned him into a Super Bowl contender. He did. Mike Vrabel should win Coach of the Year. And here in about 15 minutes, when the NFL Awards show officially starts, we're going to find out. Is he the Coach of the Year? Is Drake Maye the MVP? Is Christian Gonzalez Defensive Player of the Year? How many awards do New England Patriots get? But guys, that is going to be it for today. It's a nice little short show today. We should be back Friday, pending anything crazy happening. But until then, again, guys, see ya next time. Sean McVay better not win Coach of the Year. No. Okay, pause. Coach of the Year candidates should be Mike Vrabel, should be Mike McDonald, should be Leland Conan. That's about it. Those are three that should win it. 1, 2, 3, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. MVP is going to be between Trevor Lawrence, Matthew Stafford. Give me Trevor Lawrence, but I know Matthew Stafford's going to win it. Defensive Player of the Year, I think we all agree should be Miles Garrett. Offensive Player of the Year will go to whoever wins the MVP. That's just the way it is. And that's pretty much about it, right? I guess Rookie of the Year. Oh, who should be the Rookie of the Year? Honestly, I would love to see Henderson win Rookie of the Year, but it's probably going to be Yeah, my vote's got to go to Henderson, honestly, for Rookie of the Year. But yeah, either way, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Live, raw, uncut NFL talk, more Super Bowl talk tomorrow. I'll give you my things. Until then, guys, we out.
Hey, now it's time to take off. Gotta keep it live and raw. Better stay tuned in. Man, our NFL talk. I know that you're ready for more. They on the field, ready for war. Who's in the lead? I'm checking the score. We about to do it like never before. NFL live, uncut, raw. This is Man Hour NFL Talk. Let's go.